It's currently September 26, 2017. We're using Doreen Virtue's Daily Guidance from your Angels Oracle card deck, and we're also using my tarot card deck to pull out a few cards for the energy of the day. We're just seeing what's going on, what's happening. Well, in my weekly reading, I talk a lot about solitude, so it's kind of energy where you need to place it somewhere. So if you're going to isolate, it needs to be very strongly focused, such as reflection time. In my weekly reading, I talk about people who need to isolate, but not for the right reasons. And, that they're isolating, but not for the right reasons. So being mindful of that today. So the card that came through is Law of Attraction. So that's kind of what I'm talking about. We need to focus on positivity. If we're going to do something, we have to understand why we're doing it. We don't want to analyze too much, but we still need to be mindful of why we feel the way that we do. So if we're feeling a negative thought or a negative feeling, we need to ask ourselves the question, what is causing my anxiety? What is causing this jealousy? What is causing this fear to take over my whole body and control me, etc.? So why is it that I feel like I pull away from people when things are starting to get good in our relationship? Why is it that I always end up in these jobs that aren't suited to me? Because there are a lot of reasons why we end up in places that we do. And so today's going to be a little bit more of a, not only is it a reflection day, it should also be a day of initiation. It'd be a great day for negotiations. If there's any contracts that you need to sign, anything like that, you really want to make sure that you're communicating clearly. Also, if there's any changes that you could make, that you could initiate that are positive, just make sure you're doing that. The contracts is coming through really strongly. I don't know if you guys can see my cat, but he is just in his glory here. He loves, every time I do a reading, he loves it. He loves Reiki and all that stuff too. So kind of funny how that happens with animals. So whatever you kind of feel guided to today, do. It's going to be kind of a me day, if that's an option for you. Just don't limit yourself in any way, shape, or form today. But yeah, just contracts. That's all I'm hearing. So 4 of Pentacles. This is talking about a person who feels like they're in a state of deprivation, or they're just fearful of moving forward in their life. They actually think that mentally, if they just stay where they are, then eventually everything will all be good. So it's just, you may feel like there's a lot of creative energy today, but also problem solving. So sometimes we can be creative people, and not in an artistic way, but in a finding solutions to problems kind of way. So that's why reflection is so powerful today, and then initiating some movement if you're able to. It may be a great day for teamwork, actually. Like I said, just talking to others and how we can progress and move forward, that sort of thing. If you want to isolate, then that is fine. Again, making sure it's productive. I'm not going to repeat that anymore. So, okay, focusing all your energy on one thing can be predictable. That's what I'm hearing. So you may find that risk-taking is actually positive today, because we can file for divorce. Wow, that's coming through. So maybe that's related to a contract. If there's somebody watching that needs to initiate a divorce or finalizing a divorce, then this would be a great time. Organizing your thoughts and your files. Organizing documents as well, making sure you have all your facts and all your ducks in a row and everything's together. So that's when sometimes we need to pull ourselves inward to get things in order and then move forward. Someone that's watching needs to line up their third eye. We have 6 of Swords. This is saying that either someone's physically moving, or they're just moving in a more positive direction, but it could actually be a physical move. So it's really important that you feel like you're good in your environment. So if you're walking into a new environment, making sure that you feel good in your environment. So maybe having crystals and stones, things like that, that are very comforting for you, that help you find peace, that sort of thing. If you need to get outside as well to find more peace, that may be positive. Whatever it is that you need to do mentally to shift, that would be good. So the third eye is our intuition for people that don't know. It's a chakra right here. It's how we receive messages It's how we just know things. So if you're feeling fuzzy at all, you want to do your best to really clear any clutter that's going on in your mind mentally right now. So Four of Swords is saying that some people are feeling very tired. There's been a sequence of events, maybe challenges that you've had to face in the last little while, and perhaps you're still dealing with some of that. So you really want to clean up the clutter so that you can rest. If there are things that you need to do and tasks that you need to take care of, just do those things so that you can get to that place of peace like I'm talking about. So I feel like doing a little meditation prayer. So if you're watching, please feel free to just I'm hearing to subscribe. That's a big one. If you're watching these videos, please subscribe if you're able. But putting your hands in prayer position, closing your eyes and taking a deep breath in. I'm feeling that there may be some conflict in your life, so we're really going to be focusing all of our energy on progressing, moving forward, resolving issues. Focus on conflict resolution today if you're able, and just say to yourself, I am love, I am peace. And if you believe in God, you can say some extra prayers, but I'm hearing something about things need to be external versus internal today. So if there's anything you need to get off your chest, working on clearing some of that. So really get things out there and off your chest, whatever it is. Otherwise, you may find that some of this stress is building up, okay? So I hope that that was helpful. Thank you so much to everybody that has been watching and commenting, liking, subscribing, sharing, all that jazz. And I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I look forward to doing another reading. Take care. Bye.